Can you imagine Jesus lifting his hand to you and then asking you, or telling you and then asking, "Oh, you of little faith, why did you doubt?" So in Matthew chapter 14, that's exactly what he tells Peter. Can you imagine how Peter must have felt? So that's probably what a lot of homeschooling parents may feel sometimes, is doubt. Am I going to be able to do this? Is my kid going to learn enough? Is he going to be at the right reading level for his age? Things like this. There's so many doubts creep in to our minds. And Jesus is probably just thinking, why are you doubting? Why? That's what we got to do is, you see, going back to Peter, he had the faith to step out of the boat, but he didn't keep the faith. And that's how a lot of times parents, mothers, will go into homeschooling. They'll go in, they're all excited for the new school year, and they think they have all these optimistic thoughts, and then all of a sudden the doubt will creep in. And we have to remember what the scripture tells us, to cast those thoughts down, cast every thought that tries to exalt itself against the knowledge of God, taking it into captivity, every thought to the obedience of Christ. Chapter 11 is of Hebrews chapter 11, the heroes of faith. Maybe that's a chapter we need to read more often, because we are to have faith when it comes to homeschooling, when it comes to the Christian faith in general, and especially in these last days. We have to have faith. We have to keep the faith. And we can do this. We can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. This is the will of God. Truly, it is the will of God to keep our children out of the system and to keep them with us and to nurture them and raise them and teach them the true ways of the Lord. It is the will of God. And therefore, if we go to him, he will give us the strength that we need. We just have to have faith. And we got to ask ourselves, is that doubt creeping in again? Do I need to cast it down? Sometimes talking to ourselves out loud, maybe. But more importantly, 1 Thessalonians 5:17. We have to do our best to be praying without ceasing. God bless.